Hello folks, my today's alphabet is D. Small d to capital D. Now look at this world. Why there is so much of disharmony, so much of unrest, so many differences. Inside the house, outside the house, people are not in understanding with each other. There is a conflict. There is a war at all levels. There is tremendous amount of peacelessness, unrest, anarchy. Between a man and a man, between a man and a woman, and a woman and a woman, children, parents, everywhere. What is the main reason? There is one thing which somehow has got into the head of a man is they are in demand. The small d stands for demand. We are never happy. We give happiness as a price for getting success in life. We want more and more and more and more. Our appetite is never quenched. There is a constant hunger. There is a constant demand. In the organization, there is charter of demand. I'm not saying that all justice are being made to all the people. There has to be demand. But when demand is a part of a common culture, the whole situation is catastrophic. So that's what we are facing now in this world. So in the core of this demand culture, what's actually happening? Just feel within yourself what happens when everyone is demanding from each other. Everyone is demanding more. What is the characteristic? What is the situation there in the world then? Restlessness. Agreed? There is a constant restlessness. There is impatience. There is a hunger. There is a constant lack of peace, lack of satisfaction. There is disharmony in the society. Then there are conflicts everywhere. And all these ultimately becomes viral in the society. Then no one is happy. We are involved in a strange kind of a blame game. Everyone is accusing each other. We are blaming each other. And everything comes from that culture of demand. What is the solution? Solution comes from the capital D. Now just change for a while and think. Rather than demand, we deserve. When we deserve internally, then there would be peace, there would be harmony. I'm not trying to say that getting into the feeling of being deserved means we will be complacent. We will adjust with everything, even unreasonable. I'm not saying that. There is a need for legitimate protest. There is a need for legitimate challenge. Without that, the society does not run. But when we generally work on the philosophy that everything we get is deserved to us, then there is peace. In fact, this is true. Check up with the world. Every person gets what he deserves, what they deserve. Every family gets what they deserve. Every state gets what they deserve. Every country gets what they deserve. Every society gets what they deserve. And this deserving culture comes from entitlement. We create our own destiny. Quite often we blame that it is because of you my career is damaged. It is because of you my situation is not favorable. But that's not true. What is true is, it is we who are responsible. The ownership is with us. We are the creator of our own destiny. And from that attitude, that aspect of being deserved comes. Being deserved means a constant feeling of detachment inside your head, a constant feeling of faith inside you. Yes, I am doing good work, so good things are going to happen. If I am generous, if I am kind, maybe one or two guys will be unkind, but in general, my kindness will bring back kindness. As it is said, goodwill never returns to you unless it flows from you. So, whatever we give, we get. In fact, we don't get anything more or less than what we give. So, once we work on the deserve plane, in the realm of deserve, then what happens is, we throw good energy in the world, and the power of attraction works with that good energy and brings back good results in our life. People who are peaceful are not disturbed by the external circumstances. So much of peace, just like a lotus flower. They stay inside the mud, but the mud never touches them. Feeling of detachment and feeling of deserved is synonymous. So when we deserve, we are detached. In the Ishopanishad, the first sloka traditionally instituted this culture in the Oriental system. With time, we have lost that and we have created a disharmony in the society. Ishopanishad says, Ishavasyamidam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tvaktena bhunjita ma gridha kasha siddhanam. It's so beautiful. When we get into the meaning, immediately transformation happens in our thoughts and ideas. Ishavasamidam sarvam. This whole world is covered by God. Isha means God, Ishwar. Alright? The whole world is covered by God. Every small thing in this jagat, in this world, and the word jagat is very beautiful. Sanskrit is a very scientific language. Jagat means jagat, continuously gatishil. It means it's continuously flowing. Everything is changing in this world. Nothing is steady. In this flowing, fleeting universe, nothing is steady. Only God is steady. It is God who covers all fleeting situations in this world. That's why just give away your worries and be in the center. Tena tvaktena bhunjita. All the time work with a spirit of detachment. Alright, because the moment you are attached with the situation, you are working against the law of nature. Jagat means everything is changing. When you feel that this is constant and you want to hold on to it, the energy that you institute in that process is contrary to the energy of the universe. The universal law all the time says everything is flowing, everything is passing away. The green leaves becomes yellow in the winter and the new green leaf comes. It's always a torch-bearing situation. So moment you try to hold on to things, you create miseries. You wreak miseries in your life and life becomes painful. So tena tvaktena bhunjita. So enjoy in this world, enjoy this flowing reality of the world, being in the center without trying to hold anything, without trying to possess anything. Even death is a sleep between two lives. That's what we say. So there is nothing to fear. Nobody dies, nobody is alive. So we are constant. Only thing, we get transformed into another form. So there is no fear, there is no disharmony, there is no impatience. So we can be peaceful at the center. We can work with faith. So that state is called being deserved. When we deserve, when we work with this attitude that we deserve the right thing in our life, then everything will fall in place. Then the first benefit that we will draw is we will get peace. The most dear entity, the most dear state of mind is peace. So with that feeling of deserved, we bring in peace, we bring in patience, we bring in harmony, and we bring in joy in our life. Life becomes a very beautiful place. Worries, anxieties, tensions just disperse, just go away from our life. And we are always in calm, peace, stillness. And that state of meditation brings in harmony everywhere around, because we are the center of the whole world. Our world starts with ourselves. So we are in the fulcrum, we are the pivot of this whole world. So when we are in peace, we create peace everywhere. So people with whom we shall relate, more peaceful than the rest. So we will create a world of peace around us. So that state of being, that state of deserve, it is more steady, more welcome than all the time being a victim of demand. Let me tell you a story, how it works when you really deserve. But before I tell the story, one important factor which is intrinsic in that concept of deserve is that if you really work with this idea in your mind or in your attitude that you deserve all good things in life, then your life is rooted in love, pure unconditional love. And when love exists inside you, there is no fear, there is no disharmony. Everyone who comes near you tends to like you. So in your behavior, in your attitude, in your wisdom, everything flowers. There is a wonderful fragrance around you, and you create a greater world. So this story is about a man who finished his work a little early that day, and every time he thought about this beautiful park which falls on his way back home, and this park is always filled with children, and it was afternoon time and lot of children were playing in the park, and they were fully celebrating, they were excited, they were happy, their parents were also around, so there was a very good vibration in the park. And this man thought, I'm a little early today, so let me get inside the park, let me see what's happening there. So he entered the park. There were beautiful flower gardens. It was a lovely, beautiful place. And he saw that in the green center of the park, lots of children were singing, dancing, they're playing, they're merrymaking. There were a lot of fun, food, frolic, everything there. The parents were also sitting down and watching the merrymaking of their own children. And the man was very happy. So he roamed around for a while, and then suddenly he sees that in one corner of the park there was that dark, lonely young girl sitting down, and the girl had a hunchback. So she was sitting down in one corner, just like being ignored, neglected, and in her face there was a lot of pain. And this man quickly goes over to this girl and sits beside her, and he asks her name, and the girl looks at him and says, "My name is Mary." Wow, that's a beautiful name. Now the man starts talking to this small girl, that hunchback girl, that dark complexion, insignificant girl in the corner, and he gets involved with that girl, speak with her, then say, "How about playing together?" So he plays with the girl. Nobody played with that girl. She was there in the center. So he plays with the girl for a while, and slowly, slowly the dusk falls, and it is slightly dark, where all the children slowly packs up for the home, and the man is still sitting with the girl, and then asks her, "Won't you go home? Where is your home, Mary?" Mary smiles. She stands before him and she says, "My home is there." And she points her finger upwards to the sky. And the man was surprised to see that hunchback girl, that dark complexion, insignificant girl in the corner. And he gets involved with that girl, speak with her, then say, "How about playing together?" So he plays with the girl. Nobody played with that girl. She was there in the center. So he plays with the girl for a while, and slowly, slowly the dusk falls, and it is slightly dark, where all the children slowly packs up for the home, and the man is still sitting with the girl, and then asks her, "Won't you go home? Where is your home, Mary?" Mary smiles. She stands before him and she says, "My home is there." And she points her finger upwards to the sky. And the man was surprised to see that hunchback, dark-looking girl is now completely transformed into a beautiful fairy, a wonderful fairy with her wings, and she was there in the air. And the man got surprised. I said, "Who are you?" The small girl says, "I am Mary, and I am your guardian angel. I have come to bless you. You will have a wonderful life, man. And it's my time to go home. Please don't go home, Mary. Why did you only show yourself to me? This man says there were so many other children. There's so many other people. Why were you in the corner alone? Everyone would have loved you. Everyone would have admired you if they saw the real beauty. Why you took the shape and sat in the corner? Why nobody had the advantage of seeing the reality in you? Why did not you show yourself to everybody? Why you had to be my guardian angel only? There are so many people in pain. Why couldn't you help them, Mary?" Mary smiled, and she now became a big fairy. And before going away, she said, "Remember, you saw me because you deserve, because you have the true love within you. Other people did not care for me. They didn't have the advantage of seeing the reality in me. You came here and you gave your love and affection, true unconditional love, and that's how you got entitled. That's how you deserved." So the point is, when you have true love, when you deal with this world with pure unconditional love, you transform yourself from that limited zone of demand and you get into that higher realm of deserve. I wish all of us could operate at that higher level. Every time, have that beautiful love, feeling of love. Have that wonderful feeling of connection with this world. And tell yourself that you are nice, you are good, you love everyone. So the best is going to happen to you. And that's exactly when you feel deserved for all beautiful things happening in your life. Thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day and looking forward to seeing you once again next time.